Hello everyone, welcome back. So I just want to take you through my collection of slingshots. I've been shooting slingshots from 2019 around February, but making them it's almost a year now that I've started full-time making slingshots. And actually I find it therapeutic. I do them basically when I'm going through a lot or when I'm bored. I just find it as a good pastime activity or a hobby. So the first one I want to share with you is this frame here. So usually when you tell people about slingshot, first thing that comes to their mind, it's something like this. So these are the slingshot that I usually take. Obviously there's maybe 5 that I use more than the rest, but when I think of I'm going hunting, these are the ones that one of the options that I would take. So people are used to a slingshot like this. It's what we were using when we were growing up as kids. Similar to that, it's this one here. It's very identical to that. Basically, I would call it generic slingshot that we all grew up shooting. Okay, just to divert a bit, this one is not finished. It's not a finished product. I'm actually making this one for a client in Switzerland. So, but I have 2 days to finish it, but I'll probably finish it by tomorrow. Just want to show you what it looks like. A lot of work has already been put on this one, but this is more or less what a finished product, an unfinished product looks like. It's hard to believe that from this something beautiful can come out. Okay, this is actually one of my favorite. This is a very simple design. Very, very, very simple design. It's similar to the ones that I showed you before. I hold it like this. I like this one. Even if you can check, the sides are not symmetrical, but it's nicely sanded, nicely polished. I shoot this very well. It's my go-to slingshot. The wood that I used here is, what was this? Elm. This was a elm, Chinese elm. This one here. Is there another elm here? Oh yeah. I used to shoot this one a lot, but I don't shoot it that much lately. This is also elm, Chinese elm. That's how I hold it when I shoot. I think it doesn't look too bad, but obviously it's not my best work. And then here, I like this one. This is one of my favorites. It's very, I think the sanding work that I did here, oh man, you have no idea how this feels. And also I managed to get these curves symmetrical. I think it's just a beautiful slingshot, but it's combined with 2 woods. I think this was a common wood. I don't even know what tree was this, but then this is some dark wood I bought from Amazon. They said they use this for knife handles, something like that. So I just combined this piece with this wood just to give it a little bit of vavavoom, just to make it nice a bit. And then here it had a crack. So here, because I dried it using an oven, so I filled this crack with epoxy. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. This is epoxy, green epoxy, blue epoxy. Well, I'm colorblind. And then here it also had a little bit of a crack. I also put epoxy there. And then this is similar. Well, almost. Yeah. Basically, I try and make all my slingshot more or less the same size. I might have filed a little bit more here and then I had to follow and file on the other side. But I shoot more or less 90 millimeter wide. This is 90. So this is probably around 87, 88. But it's also close enough. I aim it the same way as I would aim this one. The wood that I used on this one is a blue gum. We have a lot of those trees here in South Africa. Some people call it blochom or something like that here in South Africa. So this is what came out using that tree. So if you are not a slingshot enthusiast, you might need to pass, because this video is just me telling you about this slingshot. And I mean, I think the most I've shot with this one was a guinea fowl. But basically all these slingshot that I have here have killed something. I have one that I haven't. Oh no, I shot something with it yesterday. No, all these slingshots I'm about to show you, not all, except for this one, all of them, I have used them hunting and I've successfully taken something down with them. And this is the last slingshot I made. Slightly different design from the ones that I showed you, but I love this one. Oh, this light is too bright. Okay, yeah. This curve, this circle, it's handmade, it's not machine made. I think I got it. Oh man, I got it maybe 98%, circular, but it looks nice. This grains gives it a bit of character, all these different wood colors. It's actually kind of grayish here. Just there's too much light right now, it doesn't show, but yeah, I'm sure you can see. It's a beautiful slingshot. I love it so much. I shot a bird. I started using this yesterday. I think I only shot a pigeon with it, but anyway, it's not about a slingshot, it's about a shooter. Put pink precise bands on it. Why is it's wet? I wonder what happened. The pouch is wet. I don't know what I put it on the kitchen. Must be either water from the sink. I love this. I love the pink bands on it. I think it looks nice. Anyway, maybe it's not nice to you. You let me know in the comment section. Similar to that one. Oh no, it's not similar. Nah, which one is similar to that? Oh yeah, similar to that one is this one. But this one does not have that circular shape here. This one is just filed. Nothing, no pattern, nothing here. This is beautiful, man. A lot of people like this. I think this is the most liked slingshot on my Instagram. This is I forgot to tell you about this one. This is cypress tree. Okay, this one here is Chinese. No, it's not elm. It is. Oh, forgot what this one. Ooh. Could it be an elm tree? Okay, I forgot. It's cedar. This is cedar. This is red cedar. You can see it's almost red. The one thing that I love about carving slingshot is that You know, this is the only slingshot like this. Even if I can make another slingshot the same shape, I will never find wood that will separate and have these grains. So every slingshot, even if we can have 5 slingshot, same shape, but they're all different. You can never get another slingshot identical to this. Man, I love it. The back is more or less white, just this red popping up here, and then also here. But when you turn it this side, it's more red than it is brown, whatever this is. I love this one. Actually, at some point I was shooting this one almost exclusively, similar to this one, or this bands here, or this is like a yellow precise that I have on here with the GZK pouch. Similar to that one, I have this one. Well, I've shot a lot of things with this one. Yeah, but basically it's the same frame as that one. You know, all these frames are the same. These are the one that I made first. So all these are inspired by this, but you know, as I'm making newer ones, I change a bit because this one is straight. If you can see, it's just straight. Then when you come to this one, it's slightly curved. Here is a palm swell, you know. It gives it extra grip. This one is straight. It has slipped from my hand and hit me, you know, because you aiming hard and then it slips out. This frame comes back to your face. It has slipped out of my hand, and twice actually. You know, now I made it rough. It's a bit rough. You know, I can't get that with this camera, but it's a bit rough just to give me extra grip. You know, but I love it. Oh yeah, it also had a crack here. You know, that I filled this crack with super glue. You know, but I mean, cracks on slingshot are really not a big deal because these rubbers are not really hard. You know, it's very unlikely that this crack can break, and it's never gonna happen. Okay, this is my favorite. Oh, okay, let me just finish those type of slingshots. Here's another one similar to this one, and this one, and this one. Even though they're the same shape, but they're not exactly the same because as you make slingshot, you keep changing something. Okay, I don't know what wood was this. Yeah, but I cut it here from the yard. I just forgot what was the name of this wood. Almost red, and then I dried it in the oven, and then it developed a lot of cracks. Here's a cracks, here cracks, you know. But I've sanded them and filled them with super glue. I don't think I did the best work here, but I can still file them and maybe put epoxy, you know. Can still fix this, but like I said, you know, these cracks don't run throughout the slingshot, and these cracks are really not a big deal because, you know, this rubber is too soft. You can't pull this rubber and break these cracks. Okay, one thing that is unique with this one is that this part, it had a hole here. So what I did, I took the dust from the sanding, and I mixed it with super glue and put it here, so to close this gap. But it's hard, if not even harder than the wood. Okay, I don't know, but it's so hard, you know. I don't think it's gonna break. If somebody thinks that's a bad idea, because you will let me know in the comment section, you know. But I'm new to slingshots and I've been doing it like that. I don't have any accident. I dropped most of my slingshot, you know, by accident a lot of times. None of them have broke. Yeah, no, that's about it on that frame. And then here's another favorite slingshot of mine. This, I don't remember the wood name, but it was just a brown, whitish wood, throughout. It never had any grains popping out, you know. You could see them when you hold it close, but it was not sticking out. So I decided to draw lines everywhere where the grains were running. I drew lines with a permanent marker, and then I put a clear coat on top so that when it falls in water or when you try to rub it, it doesn't come off. First, it's only one of its kind. I don't know if it was a good idea to draw on it, but I love it. I think it gives it sort of a zebra feel. I love it. It's wearing yellow GZK bands. Oh, this one is like sniper sling bands, yellow. And then here's another one. It was different, it had funny holes, but it was too big for my hand. I couldn't hold it comfortably. So I decided to cut those sides and make it narrower. Well, this is what it looks. This is, what is this? Cypress. This was a cypress wood that I used for this one. Well, it also had cracks. And I think was it epoxy? Yeah, I put epoxy. I mixed it with a colorant and made it blue. This I haven't really shot much. I don't like it much, but it's still a good slingshot. You can only shoot it right with your right hand held. I think it's not a bad slingshot, but for some reason I haven't been shooting it. I haven't shot it. Well, I have shot it, but I've never took it hunting. This is my most favorite slingshot. I don't know how many people have asked to purchase this one, and I'm sorry if you want this one. I just have to turn you down. The process of when I was making this one, man, I made so many mistakes, of which tend to now they're giving it character. I don't know. When I was cutting using a scroll saw, if you can see the line, there's a line here. I cut wrong. And it stops here. And then I was like, no, that's not where I must go. And I started again and I cut right. That's one mistake I made. Now, when you turn it, when I was cutting with a hacksaw, I went too deep. See there? And then I realized I was wrong. I stopped there. Then I filled it with epoxy, which gives it this, this character. I think it looks, made it by accident, 100% accident. But I think I recovered very well using epoxy, and that idea was best and gave it this finish. Also, I did not plan for it to be like this here. I think I cut it wrongly, and I was like, okay, it's fine, I'll go with it. The plan was for it to be like this. Yeah, but it's different. Of course I made a boo-boo, but it looks nice. So the whole slingshot, I think this slingshot took me like a week to complete, because now you put epoxy, you must wait for a while for the epoxy to set, and I forget about it, and later on I come back to it. Also, I don't know what wood was this. I just remember I found a dead piece of wood at the park, and I just took it, put it in the boot of my car, and this is what came out of it. I wonder what wood is this. I love the grains. Check here. It really looks nice. All these grains. Oh man. This, I'm not selling this one. This is my most favorite slingshot. Okay, this is another one. It's an elm. I made this one, gave it a narrow fork width, slightly shorter. I made this one for shooting darts. If you can check here, it does not have a pouch like the others. This is for, do I have a dart? Yeah, I don't have a dart anywhere nearby. This is for shooting darts. It hooks here. Then it's sharp, you know, but it's illegal to hunt with darts in South Africa. So I don't hunt with darts. And if I were to be tempted one day, I sure won't put it on camera, but I don't. And I discourage anyone from hunting with darts, because you need to have good accuracy even with a dart and hit the head, you know. So I think you are most likely to injure an animal than to take it down with a dart. So I don't know, but it's illegal for some reason here in South Africa. Okay, this was the most simple slingshot that I made. And then I put epoxy here and let it drip like this, and until it became hard. Well, I don't like the epoxy idea anymore, but this was like a basic slingshot, you know, idea that I came up with. But funny enough, I really enjoyed shooting the slingshot, you know, just after I made it. But I don't shoot it as much as I used to shoot it, I must be honest, you know. But after I had just made it, I was shooting this slingshot every day shooting it. Okay, this one, small slingshot. I bought the slingshot before I learned how to make my own slingshot. You know, I'm probably gonna give this to my daughter. I don't know. It's a beautiful slingshot, but it's not my type. You know. But when you are starting shooting, you know, you basically buy every slingshot that you see. You know, because it's fun. You're also excited in getting into slingshots. I probably have taken game with it, you know, probably have, but I really don't remember shooting this, man. Yeah, but anyway, it was carved very well, very nice. It's a beautiful slingshot, you know, but it's definitely not what I would shoot right now. There's a missing slingshot here. I wonder where it is. But anyway, there's a slingshot that looks like this. That's missing. I wonder where it is, but I'm sure it's one in my cabinet. This is also one of, I used to shoot this a lot, but I don't shoot it much anymore. It's, if you can see, it's curved. It's run right handheld, you know. There's a dead wood here in the yard that I keep cutting and making this slingshot. These slingshots, I don't know what wood it is, but it's a very hard, very hard, solid wood, you know. I used to, I don't know how many rabbits I've shot with this, a lot, you know, but lately I'm not using it. I'm not using it much. And then there's this one. I've never shot this. I probably have shot targets with this. It's not my best work, I must admit. You know, probably I don't like. It's the same as all the other slingshots, you know, like it. But for some reason, I don't know if it's the wood grains or what. I just don't use it. You know, even here, you know, I can improve on the symmetry, but I don't know. I'll just keep it around. Maybe one day a child family would come and ask for a slingshot, they're probably gonna give him this or her this, you know. So yeah, this is my collection of go-to slingshots. If you see me shooting anytime, I'm carrying one of these, but more often than not, this one is gonna be here. Wait, there's a slingshot. There's this missing slingshot. Let me pause the video. There's another favorite slingshot that I have. Yep, I'm back. Here's another one. Oh man, I just made this recently. It's the one and only of its type, of its shape. Oh man, I love the slingshot. You know, I also, if you can check it, as that dark wood, you know. I've put the dark wood in the middle. Well, I don't know if it's in the middle or what, but I put it here. Oh man, I love the slingshot. And then I put a long screw. There's a screw here, you know, just to reinforce, you know, all this, because now that I've cut and put a wood here, this is gonna be its weak point. So I've put a long screw here to bind these together, but also there's a wood glue that's holding. That glue alone can probably hold, but I've put a screw just to make sure that it holds even better. I love this slingshot as well. Have I shot anything with it? Maybe a bird, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I haven't shot anything actually with it, but also one of my favorites, you know. It's probably my favorite because it's different. You know, it's different wood. It's also made out of cypress. Oh, I was not telling you the wood names. Anyway, this is cypress. I love it. This is the same. I cut this frame the same time I cut this. But the difference with this, I put this inside linseed oil, so it gave it more brown. This one I decided not to put it in linseed oil and maintain the original color of that wood. So there you have it. These are my slingshots. If you like this video, or you did not like this video, you know, you can put your comments in the comment section. But yeah, this is it. If you liked it, subscribe, and I'll be bringing you more videos of slingshot content. Sharp.